Now, let's give you an overview on what's what here. So basically this is the pitbull frame. It is your energy, your power, and your health, and your cast bar, that kind of thing, all in one, with a percentage and an easy to see display. If you see the icon at the top here, there's some options there. If you click, you'll open the options menu. So if you click, left click, you'll get this menu, and you'll see the existing profile will be default. A profile is a setup for either a character or something that you create. As you can see, it automatically puts my character with the realm name on it. So I'm going to click that because that's what I want to modify, just my character. Okay, so make sure your existing profile is your character you're playing. I'll reset the profile just to make sure it's set just on my character, and you'll see after resetting the profile, it's plonked it straight in the middle. I'll move it roughly back to where it was, knowing that everything's been reset, and you can see it's slightly different looking now. You can create a new profile and copy it from another existing one. I've got a rogue profile which I copied from my main rogue, and I use that and paste it to all the existing rogue characters. But yeah, if you go into your layout editor, you'll see configuration mode at the top is what you want to play with first. It gives you the scenario of what the screen will look like if you're playing in solo mode, or if you go into a party, or if you go into a raid, 25-man raid, 40-man raid. You can design each separate layout. So in solo mode, you'll see you'll get a load of bars appear, and at first you think this is crazy, but it is quite easy to understand. It's showing you everything in each bar, and every bar it thinks you need in solo mode, or every bar you may need in solo mode. Obviously you're probably not going to need hardly any of these, so if you go to the frame movement bit, you can see it's unlocked with snap, which is what you want. If you click on the units, that's the units within solo, so configuration mode solo, and then the current unit in the units tab. You can then disable them by clicking the enable tick. So the focus target we're not interested in. Make sure it's enabled by not ticking it. Again, this, you don't want this either, so untick that. It's the focus target's target. Player's pet, you don't really want to see the pet, so you can untick the pet. What else won't we need? Player's pet's target, you won't really need that either, so untick that. The player itself, that's you. You want to see you, don't you? So yep, make sure that is ticked. The target, that's handy, so make sure that's ticked. And target's target, not interested in at the moment, untick that. And target, untick that. So we're left with 3. You, your focus, and your target, which is all you need. So now it's just a case of positioning. So you can use the window as a ruler, and you can kind of place your target on the right hand side. So you've got your player tab next to your stealth icon on the left, and you've got your target on the right. So when you're playing the game, your left eye can focus on you, and your right eye can focus on your target. It becomes automatic when you're playing. You'll visually know what's going on. So it's the best place for it, really. And the focus can go in the middle, slightly lower, and we will shrink the focus because it's not that important. Focus is important if you've got a spell that you cast on someone and you need it for a particular character within your group. You can focus that character, and then it will cast your spells on that character whilst you can still see your target. So yeah, go onto units, click on current unit and select focus. Adjust the scale down to about 80%. It's down to you. You can make it smaller if you want, but it's worth being able to read the name on it. So there we go for now. Okay, so if we go and have a look at what we've got, so you've got your modules tab, and in here this is what each bar displays. So you want to click on each one and untick enable. Go down the list, enable, untick it, battle pet, untick it, blank space, enable, untick. So basically we're going to reset these bars by unticking and enabling everything. So we go through them. You'll notice the bars as you're doing this are going to get less complicated, easier to see and understand, and we'll gradually put the ones back that we need. So here on that one you get the original Blizzard bars at the top there, which hide Blizzard frames, so we want to hide them, so we'll enable that one. The health bar, we want that enabled as well. So the starting point is to have a health bar. So untick everything else, leader icon, untick that, master loot, untick. These are all little icons, little tiny things that you can always put back when you decide that you will benefit, but it's a bit complicated to start with. As you can see, the bars are looking very basic now, but yeah, basic. Keep going, unticking, roll icon, sounds, untick, threat bar, visual heals, and voice. There we go. So it's completely blank, and now you can start putting on there what you want for your class. And, our class is a rogue, so we know we need the health bar and we need the energy bar. So health is ticked, we need the energy bar or power bar, I think it will be. So power bar, enable that, there you go, so you've got 2 bars now. And the cast bar is the last one that you want. Cast bar, enable, so you've got 3 bars, and that is your basics: health, energy, cast. Okay, so that is your basic setup. And there's more I'll show you in a second, but for now I think that is all you need. Okay, so that's your modules. That's what the modules does. That tab just allows you to set up. Okay, let's go back into the modules for a second. The LUA texts. Now you want that because that tells you what each bar is. That is your text on your bars. So if you enable that, you'll see it explains a lot more on what's going on, what each bar is. Gives you your player name, tells you your class, your race, the energy as a percentage, your health as a percentage. Anyway, if you go back up to units, okay, as you can see, there's quite a lot of different functions and the ways you can customize the display, but I will try and keep it as basic as you can. If you go to layout editor, that is your layout of your bar block. So if you go on bars and cast bar, you can change the height of the cast bar itself, and the health bar and the power bar. So all 3 bars you can size within its block. So if you change the height, you can see the cast is now large at the beginning. If you look at the focus in the middle, you can see the green bit is like getting bigger. And if you click on the health bar, you can make the health bar make that the biggest, which usually you will have that as the biggest, because the health, I mean, you want to know if you're about to cop it, you know. So seeing your health level is really important. Okay, so the indicators. So bars are the main one. Your power bar. I'll get 3. So what have we got? Cast bar, height of 2. Health bar, height of 5. Power bar, height of 3. So that's what I would go with. I'm happy with that. That's what I'm used to seeing. Go to profile, make sure it's still in the profile of the character that you're playing at the moment. If you click on configuration mode, we'll look at party mode, and you can see it's just put a load more, which will be each person in the party other than you, and the pets by the looks of it. So yeah, if you just separate the two, don't really need to know about the pets. We're not interested in their pets so much. So we'll move the party to the left hand side, so it's nice and out of the way, but visual. Okay. So the current layout tab, if you go to the units tab, you can actually it's not this tab at all. Ignore this bit. That's wrong. Groups. It's a group. You're in a party, it's a group. Current group is party. If you choose current group party pets and disable it by unticking it, that gets rid of that. So you can see in the current group list there's party and party pets, which is what you're seeing. So yeah, that's in the groups tab. You can change the size if you wanted to keep the party pets to 50% smaller, and you could move that there if you wanted, or down there. But really, I would disable it. Not really interested. Pets, pff, unless they're mine, I don't really care. So if we was to go into a 25-man raid, we don't really want that enabled, but you could enable that and there'd be a lot of tabs to sort out. So party and solo are the only two that you really need to set up. So there, groups, party group. You can disable the configuration mode now, because that's just what will appear when you go into a group, and you can lock the frame movement now, so that's locked. So that's done now. And all of the tabs will display the same at the moment with the same information. So there we go. You can see I'm focused on myself. Now I'm focused on a rabbit, and you can see the rabbit's appeared as target. There we go. You can see my energy coming up there. If you watch when I attack something, you'll see my energy drop and then build back up again. It's a level 3 warrior bat. Dead. And it goes grey when it's dead, you see. So, and no target now, so it's disappeared. It's just a handy, simple visual which a lot of people use. If we go down to combo points, then if you enable combo points, then when you attack, you'll see how many points you're earning per attack for your finishing moves, which obviously you couldn't before. If you watch the target bar, you'll see, there you go, little yellow dot, two little yellow dots there. That was 2 combo points. So we're gonna look at making them more visual, because it's all about being visual without having to move your eyes specifically. You could just, in your peripheral vision, see what's going on. So if you go to layout editor and indicators, there's a combo point tab, and you can respace them, change the colour to bright pink or whatever colour you want, but bright pink's quite good. And you can size the actual the combo point circle itself. I don't think that makes any difference. No, so to see what size it is, you have to go into combat, I think. So we'll change it to 150, and it's bright pink now. So lock your frame movement, click close. So now your bars are locked, and when we attack you'll see a bright pink circle combo point. There we go. There we go. Three combo points built up there, and as you can see, there they are. So that's handy, very handy. Okay, if you click on Pitbull, go to Indicators and Combo Points in the Layout Editor. So Layout Editor, Indicators, Combo Points, Size 200, Location Edge Bottom. Select Edge Bottom and size 200, bright pink and spacing of 8. They are the settings that I normally use, and that just positions everything better combo point wise.